what is a spiritual patriot?
Well, I mean, you don't have to look too far. A lot of scriptures in the world have talked about the spiritual patriot, and in the Old Testament, we consider them the antediluvian patriots of the Bible, anywhere from Isaiah to Elijah, and also in the holy books of the Hindu religion, you can find a lot of them. And during the different battles that were talked about, from the Mahabharata to the Bhagavad Gita, in the Ramayana, there's several writings that refer to the patriots that were receiving God's word directly and were asked to carry it out. You can kind of say in the Old Testament, it kind of started with Moses, and then it just began to flourish from that concept. And people, a lot of times, they mess up the idea that a patriot and a politician are one and the same thing. And the politician usually has their agendas. And every now and then you might find one that is in alignment with God the Father. But having a personal relationship, is very important. It's important for people to start to pray, and then it's important for them to start to meditate. See, once they establish that communication with the Father, then they have to get used to listening, which is meditating on what he's going to say. And so there's this relationship of trust that gets established between the neophyte and God the Father themselves. And then all of a sudden, a real magical thing starts to happen as that relationship with Abba and grows in that patriot. They kind of get what we call the walking papers of God. And that walking papers of God, which is easy to determine by doing a couple column exercises, what that is. Doing the 45-day challenge that we talk about in the circle of life gives you the strength, and it strengthens that connection between, because what you learn to do is you learn to turn out the world. I think the truest definition or the decoration of the spiritual patriot is what Master Rabbi Jesus spoke about when he said, Father, Abba, keep my apostles and disciples in the world, but not of the world. And I think that is the most incredible definition of a spiritual patriot.